Hey, hey, Kathy. I was
Hey,
trying. I was trying to get things said. I'm not sure if I got it muted yet or not on the other side. Let me go. Let me. I got it muted.
I
Nope.
don't,
Yet or not?
I don't hear nothing.
It wasn't, but now it is.
Okay, good.
Let's see who we
Well,
got. We got Cheryl. Let's see. Hi, Cheryl, and hi, Sherry. Who else is in here right quick? Get Sarah
um,
Stitches and Carol Seymour and Kathy Jackson. Guess who? Nancy, Mary Wilson, Minnesota. Jane Martin. Oh, she knew I'd be back tonight. They knew I'd be here tonight, Kathy, because I'm hemming a
yeah,
quilt.
I figured that too. I kept telling Larry, "Well, surely she's going to come on tonight."
Well, it took a while. Terry just ate a few minutes ago, so just getting around. I see
Oh, he's eating
Gladys.
late tonight.
Yeah, but he had lunch late because he stayed out in the hay cutting hay until middle of the
Oh,
afternoon. So he had lunch late.
okay.
So supper
Well,
was late.
mm, would you have to cook very much?
I had made some stuff at lunch and I just heated it up in the microwave and had it for supper. It was
Oh,
just meat and mixed vegetables and taters I threw together. So it wasn't nothing fancy, but it was meat and taters and vegetables.
yeah, that's
So
about
it
all we
was.
have. Well, it looks like, from what we understand, we may be leaving Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
So we'll try it again this week.
Okay. Like you said,
Oh,
that man's wanting his baby back. So
yes,
back.
he is. He sure is.
Hello,
That's a lot of
Nan.
responsibility to haul that thing back.
Yeah. Hello, Pat Boo and Ginger. What are you working on, Kathy? You crocheting more towels?
Yes, see here? It's actually green.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty colors. Yeah.
Yes, my show comes up in September, so I'm trying to make sure I have plenty.
And there's Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Hey,
Let's wave to
Jackie.
Jackie.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Y'all over in chat.
Hey.
Wave to Jackie.
Hold on. My YouTube was still on.
Oh,
I try and turn that off as soon as I get on StreamYard.
Try, but I forget because my brain's not like it used to be anymore.
Well, I know all about that one.
Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Pat Boo.
I have been sick for the last week, and today I finally feel better.
Oh, good.
I've had a
what?
sinus infection.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. That's right.
Yeah, and it's finally, that's antibiotics and the steroids is finally kicked in. Still have the headache, but it's better.
Hmm. I've got a headache tonight, and I don't know why. I don't hardly seldom get a headache, but I,
I get
but
them.
I got one. So
I get them a lot because evidently I have sinus issues. And I've been to two ENTs and they say, oh, everything's fine. But
mm,
then why do I have a sinus infection at least once a year?
mm-hmm.
And
Something's going on.
it gives you a bad headache as well.
Oh, yes. All in my forehead and across my nose and under my eyes.
Oh my.
It's bad. You feel like you're full of pressure. And then I had a bunch of gook running down my throat. It was awful.
Is it from allergies? Just allergies?
I don't know. I've been to an allergist She said I did not have any allergies. So something's definitely going on somewhere.
Hmm.
It's got to be allergies.
I would think so.
I don't know why they would say it wasn't.
She did those little tests, where they stuck me all over my back, and 15 minutes later I didn't have any reaction. So at first I thought it was the dog, but it wasn't the dog. I don't know.
Thank goodness.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd just have to suffer if they told me I was allergic to dogs or cats.
Yeah. That's what I told the doctor. I said, well, I'm not getting rid of my dog. He's part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gone now, and I don't plan on getting another one right now.
and we hadn't heard from Frances and her dog in a few days.
Yeah. I
She's
was
too
wondering
busy.
about her
She's too
today.
busy picking up newspapers and magazines that it's torn up. I'm just guessing because it's such a young puppy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have a tendency to get into stuff.
Oh my goodness! I swore I'd never have another puppy. Last one I had was
Ugh,
years ago. Never again.
I know that's right. Well, my daughter told me if I decided to get one that she would train it for me. So that's a good thing.
A puppy though? Can you train a
Uh-huh.
puppy?
Yeah, you start while they're puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I spent the last 3 nights at my daughter's house with her, and she rescues cats. So right now she's got 3 kittens, and they're so much fun.
I know. I love kittens. Matter of fact, I would love to have one, and Larry keeps fussing.
Oh,
I don't want you to have a cat. The litter box stinks. And I said, well, I'll clean it
That-
out every day.
that's a problem I had. I just did not like. I don't have anywhere to put it to keep my cat
Mhm.
inside, except in the house, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. That's
My
us.
daughter
I'd have to put it right here now. Now, my brother and sister-in-law, they had a screened-in front porch, and they kept their litter box on the front porch.
Hmm.
Do the cats
And the
ask
cat would
to use it?
go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy says that she's in urgent care with her son. I hope everything's okay.
Oh, Cindy.
Yeah.
And Carrie's been sick. And I
Yeah.
watched her videos today, and she did not look good.
No, she didn't.
Cindy, what's
Yeah,
wrong with your son? Carrie's been sick a while, hasn't she?
Yeah,
So-
about a week, I think. Hopefully she'll be getting over it.
She said it was just a cold, but it may be turning into something else.
Yeah, colds do that.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when you're diabetic, it's hard to get over stuff.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the last time I had a cold. It's been so long ago.
It's been a long time since I had one myself.
And I refuse to go around grandkids or anybody if they're sick. I stay
Yeah.
away, so I don't catch colds too often.
Yeah.
Stepped on.
And sometimes you just go, well, I don't know where it come from.
Oh my, got stepped on with cleats in football practice. Oh
Oh,
my.
bless his heart.
Was it on his legs or arms?
I imagine those cleats hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that is, I've been hearing that's going back around too.
Yeah.
I thought it was
She
a
said
cold.
she told She told me yesterday, I think it was, that she had a sore throat and her head was all stuffy and everything. Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah. She went to the doctor, she said.
His leg is torn up. Is he getting stitches?
Oh my, bless his heart. My kids wasn't into sports. I would have probably worried too much about them.
Mine didn't either because I couldn't afford it. Because you had to pay a lot of money for them to do sports. Now, my youngest was in the band, and that cost me a bunch.
Yes, both of mine were banned,
Mm-hmm.
but I loved it.
Yeah. I was the parent one year that fed the band before they went
Yeah.
and performed. That was a chore.
That would have been a lot of mouths to feed.
It was. It was a chore.
No, she hadn't moved it. She said she was packing. Thank you, Squirrel, and welcome to the hen party. He says he's the 13th thumbs up.
All right.
Well, I haven't done that yet.
Checking for a break, and the bruise is covering his whole calf.
Bless his heart. We have had rain here all day long, off and on.
That's a good thing.
It is.
We've had no rain for a while. I'm ready.
It's
Yeah.
It's getting dry here too.
That must have been some heavy kid that stepped on him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pat Boo, I wonder if she does have COVID.
Well, she went to the doctor. I do know that. She said that yesterday.
Sure, they must have tested her.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Sheila?
Don't know.
Hello, ladies, with everyone. I was just wondering where is Sheila. You might said before, but I don't remember. Oh, I might have said before, but I don't remember. We've talked to her. She's okay. I don't think that Sheila's sick or anything.
I think she's been redoing a shelf or cabinet or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done one, so I don't know how much in detail it takes, how much time.
I don't either. I've got some things I've wanted to redo for years and years and years and years, but I've never done them. So
yeah. I had to paint my daughter's bedroom suit. It was my husband's parents. When they got married, they bought it. And then my mother-in-law painted a no ugly antique green. Ugly. And so she give it to me when she moved to Florida. So my daughter slept on it for years. And then when we did some work on the house, she said, Mama, can we please paint that bedroom suit? And I said, yeah, what color you want me to paint it? So she wanted it brown. So I just bought brown paint and painted it. And now nobody's even using that room.
My oldest son was a basketball player, and one of the other boys fell on my son's leg and broke it. But he went a week trying to play. to play. Coach noticed he was favoring it, so had it x-rayed, and it was fractured. Boy.
Oh my goodness.
And he's walking around trying to play basketball on it
Yeah.
for a week. My gosh.
Of course, Carrie may be in the bed.
She may be. She's put her sewing up. I think she got a little discouraged, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you get real sick with a cold, you don't want to do anything.
don't feel like doing
No.
anything. That's right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's all I've done is sit here and watch TV or on my phone for the last week.
Mm.
I'm getting kind of tired of it.
And I'm kind of glad your trip was postponed. I wouldn't have wanted to see you if I'd have thought you had a cold.
Oh, I know. Well, it's not a cold, it's sinus. You can't catch that.
Yeah, I know, but if you'd been blowing your nose, oh no, she's sick. I don't want to be around her. So.
Oh, me.
The block behind me, this block, that's the one you're talking about?
The purple, I think.
This one? It's that crowning glory. Aren't they pretty?
They are very pretty.
That is pretty.
I've got 6 or 7 of them made. And I
That
don't know
looks like Sandra.
why.
That
Yeah.
one does. Got that purple in it.
They're all scrappy, so mine's all different. The
Mm-hmm.
green one.
Now, was that hard to make?
I don't think so.
I seen you kind of struggling a little bit when you were making it.
There was some of them you had to be kind of careful which way you turned them, but it come out.
Yeah.
Except for this one, and you always got to mess one up, don't you? You see it?
Mm-mm.
It's very, yes, you got one going sideways and one.
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, one of them's wrong.
All right.
It happens.
But nobody else.
Yes.
You'll know it, but nobody else will.
And I didn't notice it for a long time. And I thought, something don't look right. And then I had to, then I noticed.
Did you get that online, that pattern?
Yeah, I found it online. Patchworksquare.com, I think's where it was at. And it was a free pattern.
Okay. I like those free patterns. All you got to do is print them out.
That's right.
Good night, Pansy.
Early rise. My sister-in-law has breast cancer, and I have to go as a retired nurse and be her support. Oh, that's sad.
Mm.
Yeah, free is good.
Yep.
Did you find a home for that quilt you were going to give away, Rita?
The one that I was auctioning off, that
Auction.
where J. Mary bid $500.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
So-
my
Nobody,
goodness.
nobody wanted to go that high.
So there was another bid, I think, but you're not going to beat 500. So
I was going to bid 100. That's about all I could afford.
After she posted 500, everybody else just went.
Cheryl has already
Yeah.
asked for this one, so as soon as it gets done, it's going to Cheryl. So Pat wants to know where Terry is. Well, it's about dark outside, but he went to pick some tomatoes after supper. But I hadn't heard him come in, so I don't know where he's at. Yeah, I've got to get back on that crosses one too, because it was turning out nice too. But I quit
Yeah.
working on it.
I want to do that too. I got the pattern.
Mhm.
I got so many I want to do.
Me too.
But Pat, that's from Rita. You got to get a Rita quilt.
Yeah.
Made beans and taters. Our beans came in. Boy, it was nice that Denise had beans and taters. Yeah. And Mary's a quilter too, but she's buying it for a gift.
Oh, okay.
So I won't say anything else, just in case.
All righty. I got one I want to start for my granddaughter. Hers is going to be easy. It's just got a little panel and it says, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And it's got, it's in black and yellow. I'm just going to put borders around the panels.
Okay, that'd be cute.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got that because when she was a baby, I sang that to her when I was rocking her to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She probably doesn't remember that.
Child of the high God, you enjoyed my arrowhead video. That I'm telling you, that's the first arrowhead I've ever found.
You have
I
a
thought
video?
it was neat. You could really see it.
Yeah, it was kind of in some little old water that was kind of slimy, so you could tell it was still kind of dirty because I wiped it a little bit, but it wasn't clean yet. But now
Did
I
you
want to
tell
go.
James?
Did I watch it?
Tell
Did I watch
James.
the grandson? Yeah, they know about
Mhm.
it, but they wasn't with me then. It was just me and Terry down
Yeah.
there
Did you find it in the creek?
in the creek. Yeah, there's been 5 found down there, so one of them's mine. So, I mean, one of them that I found was mine. So we know there's some down there.
Yeah.
Maybe there was
Yeah.
Indian camp there thousands of years ago or something.
I found a rock in the creek that was made, and it was like a hammer.
Oh, an Indian tool. Yeah.
Yeah, just on the top in a riverbed.
And years ago, when we first bought part of this property back here, we found a rock that was kind of scooped out. So I
Yeah.
guess maybe where they ground up something in it.
Yeah,
Probably.
you see, like the bowls you make hot sauce in. You chop up the peppers in the bowl, and
Uh-huh.
that's
Mhm.
what it sounds like. I'll show you my rock I found though. I was in. It was near Hot Springs.
Oh, Randy's just singing the song.
All righty.
Rita, have you seen the new fabric called Farm Sweet Farm? Now I've got a little bit of that. No, it was Clover Farm Sweet Farm. I don't know if I've got any of it ordered or not. I think I do.
Have you ever heard of Shady Lake, Daisy State Park in Arkansas?
No, no.
Well, here's the tool I found.
Let me see this. Let me see this. Wow. Okay. All right. I can see how their hand to go around that, and yes.
Match it or something. This one I found here. It was in my backyard. I was trying to mow,
Oh wow.
and I saw this piece of rock sticking up like that in the ground. That's about how much we're showing.
Yeah.
And I thought I better dig that up. I might break a blade. And it kept going deeper and deeper.
Now, what would that be used for? What would that be?
The archaeologist I talked to said it was another
Another
tool.
another tool.
Now
Okay.
this one's not, he said it was about 800 years old.
Oh.
Wow.
So,
Hmm.
but I would love to find arrowheads. I looked for them all over Arkansas, but never found any. Thank you, Pat.
I like looking at old stuff like that though. Relics or
Oh,
artifacts.
I do too. That's one thing we went to Arkansas and go canoeing and get out and look for artifacts, but that's the only one I found, and I wasn't even looking for it. I just was walking along the bank, and there it
Mhm.
was.
Well, I wasn't looking for arrowheads though. And my brother, he's got bunches and bunches and bunches, and I don't think he could hardly stand it because I found ones. He's told me it looked good in his collection, but anyway, I'm going to hang on to it. Hey, Jay, Mary. Oh, there's Carrie. Carrie, how you feeling?
Yeah, come up and tell us how you're doing.
You can come up and sit with us if your throat hurts and you don't feel like talking. You don't have to talk, but you can at least let us
Yeah.
see. But that one you showed, I like that one, Jackie. That one.
You can even see the ridges where they carved on it. Pestle, I think they're called.
You know, that's got to be some sharp tools that they carve on rock and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got a big one outside, but it's too big to bring in.
Mhm.
It was huge one rock. I mean, it's pretty big, and it was used also for. You had to hold two hands to get that one.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I've got it outside.
Hey, Carrie.
Hi.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hey.
Hi, Carrie.
I have a little voice, but that's all.
Do what?
I just got a little bit of my voice, but not much.
Don't wear it out or talking. Just sit with us. If you
Yeah.
don't feel like talking.
I
Are you
don't have
feeling better?
I don't have COVID-19. It's just like I got a head cold. It went from my throat all the way up to my nose.
So you don't have COVID.
Nope.
Good. You just got a bad cold.
Yep.
How long have
You
you had
sound
it?
better.
I'm starting to feel better, but I had no appetite still. No appetite.
Yeah.
Uh,
I had soup yesterday. Then it didn't want to. It bothered my stomach.
Mm.
So but I only got two more medication left, so I had enough of spray my nose. I have to use my puffers. I feel like I'm walking drugs.
Tell me about it. I know all about that one.
I'm tired of sticking the stuff up my nose.
Mm-hmm. I hate that.
I don't like it. It smells like flowers going up my nose. And
Uh-huh.
and
Smells like flowers too, doesn't it? I
uh,
have one that smells like flowers. Yep. Yep.
that's all I do.
Are you drinking a lot of water? That's a big jug. You drink one a day?
Yeah.
All right. You need to put that in a backpack and carry it around.
yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, Marla.
Mary. Marilyn says howdy, howdy, howdy. She got a collection too.
I don't think I've ever found a arrowhead.
Nancy,
Well, people all around me find them except me.
I tell you, that day I took Thomas to the creek. We moved so much dirt,
Something cool back there.
rocks and gravel, and didn't find a thing. Then I was just standing there and saw that one with
What was
me
it?
and Terry was there.
Oh, notepad.
And had the filter size real quick.
Oh, okay.
yeah. For 2 days straight, I slept.
Yeah,
was
when you're sick,
good
you
for
just
you.
seem tired.
Oh my God, I forgot about her all the time.
Bless
I-
her heart.
Mm.
I take her out and then back in, and then I go back to sleep.
Uh,
Her supper time is off
uh,
because I
Well,
wake up.
she'll let you know if she's got to go out.
Yep, she barks.
Mm-hmm. My daughter, one of her dogs, he rings a bell when he has to go potty. He
Can
has a
you
bell on her back door, and he
can
goes and nudges it.
can your daughter teach my dog to do that?
hello, Joy T. And Donna was asking if you ever got to come here. Nope, she didn't make it. Hadn't made it yet.
Hi,
We're gonna
Joanna.
try. We're gonna try this Friday. We'll see. That man keeps putting us off.
What is your husband supposed to pick up the racing car yet, Kathy?
No, that's what we're supposed to be going to get. The guy said that somebody didn't have any gas or something for it.
They did have to do racing fuel to finish the
Racing
test.
fuel to finish the test. So hopefully tomorrow we'll find out, or Wednesday, and we'll be on our way Thursday.
Oh, Wednesday night when I went to bed, I woke up Thursday, couldn't even talk. So
Mm.
I wasn't even out in the rain or nothing. So something got me down.
Hmm.
Was it been raining up there?
I have to bring my laundry in from the balcony in a minute or so. It's gonna rain tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Have you been hanging your laundry out on the balcony?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever clothes I wear, I wash them by hand and hang them out because by the time when I wake up, my t-shirt right now is soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have a fever. The sweat's just pouring off.
Lord, huh?
So if my medicine runs out on Wednesday, I'm calling the doctor back.
Yeah.
Sheila's fine. She's okay, I think. She's, what'd you say she was doing? Redoing furniture?
Been refinishing some furniture, so I think she's okay. She just hadn't been on with us. Hey, Tammy and Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Feeling
Hi,
down.
Sandra. Hi,
Aw,
Gary.
Katie's feeling down tonight. She's got a sick friend back in the hospital.
No, I'm not in my new place yet.
Sandra's in here.
Hey, Sandra.
Sandra's sort of listening.
So
Yeah, I read that. Sounds like it's pouring again.
It's 3,500 meters or liters.
45 liters.
3,500 liters.
And Joy T says, who are the beautiful ladies on with me tonight?
We're the same old, same old.
Yep.
I'll just have to let them introduce themselves.
Hi.
I
Hello, I'm Kathy.
I'm
I'm from Georgia.
I'm Streaky Carrie.
Carrie from Canada. I'm
And
in
where are you from, Jackie?
Texas,
Okay.
near Fort Worth.
Okay.
Jackie, did you hear about Long? Did you hear the farmer I watched? The horse got damaged again.
I couldn't hear you very well. What got damaged?
One of the horse fell on the cheap pole, missed the artery in his neck.
Oh
A
no!
horse?
A horse in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Longhorn Lester's wife has 4 horses.
Mm.
Jane, I haven't felt one of the earthquakes, but my daughter feels them often. She's about an hour away from me. They're coming from further west, so I'm surprised they can feel it.
And
Okay.
right now, they're trying to find their kit. They got a box of kittens been dropped off at their property,
Oh,
and they got their hands full already.
I bet.
The ones my daughter have now were about 3 weeks old when she found him, and all 3 of them were sick and had their eyes glued. You know, their eyes were running and
Aw.
shut.
She never could find mommy.
Did you have to bottle feed them?
Yeah. Well, I think she did for a little while, but they soon started eating pretty quick. Mama was too feral; they couldn't catch her.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jamie was in the flower. She has a flower garden, uh, like a work area, like a barn for keeping the tools and the flowers growing inside. The cat had 5 kittens.
Inside it.
Yep. Now the mother hid the cat on the property so they can't find them. But today, when they were loading up the miniature donkeys to take back to the other property, they let his son to finish helping to get them used to people. Loaded up was a whole bunch of little kittens running around.
Oh my! I can't stand if I lost kitties.
Yeah.
Hello to Verbo Boss.
Hello,
Say hi to Tammy. Hello, Shannon.
Ashen,
And hello, Deborah.
Deborah.
I have to leave for just a few minutes, but I'll be back. I'm going to go look for the International Space Station supposed to be going over me right.
Oh,
All right.
That'd be cool.
There's a chance of a solar storm tonight, I think, with the northern lights been seen down this far south.
Oh, okay.
But last night we had a segment on my street. 15 fire trucks, 2 cop cars went flying down here last night.
Mm.
What was it?
I didn't go out at all, Cafe. I just went out on my balcony and can't
Uh-huh.
see anything because of the trees.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know how far they went. Because
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, maybe 3 lights before they stop, and then they turn off the lights. Then you lose stuff.
Let's see. I miss what Joanna's got going on tomorrow.
Let me see.
I missed it. Not seeing all the comments. Hello, Tonya.
Let me
Tony
see.
Bar.
Mm. Minor back surgery tomorrow.
Oh my. Hey. Minor back surgery. Okay, I see that now.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess prayers for Tammy's husband, I guess. And old Mustard is from up north near Vancouver, and we saw the Northern Lights here. First time I ever saw them. Super cool.
I bet. I'd like to see them.
But all we ever see is just kind of a little red glow in the sky when we see them down here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not supposed to be coming this far south, but
No. When I seen them, they was like a pink color.
Pat Boo, nothing minor about back surgery, Joanna. That's right.
No. I had one 3 years ago. It was not fun.
Yeah, I bet those big fancy Northern Lights would be something to see.
I bet.
Seeing them is definitely on Verbo Boss's to-do list. But we'd have to go up to the Arctic Circle, wouldn't we, to see the fancy ones?
Yeah, probably.
Local blue.
Huh?
Or local blue.
To see the Northern Lights?
No, you don't have to go all the way to Canada to see that.
That's what we were talking about.
Rita, which quilt is that one are you working on?
This is the one called Sunday Drive.
Oh,
I started it just a few weeks ago, so it's come along pretty fast. And it's all quilted. There's the back of it, and I'm sewing the binding on it.
that's gonna take you some time.
Well, no, maybe not too long, but binding it does take time.
Yeah, it does. Actually, I love binding.
I don't mind
That's-
doing it, but you better set aside several hours though.
Yeah, because it's slow going.
Uh-huh.
The hardest part to me is sewing it on the quilt.
Well, that's not too bad. And I finally mastered putting those tails together without having to redo it bunches of times.
Yeah, I have a hard time with that.
And then if you don't make a whole lot of quilts, by the time you make another quilt, you've forgotten what you did on the one before.
Yep.
Verbo Boss would like to go to Iceland.
Yeah, yeah.
Pat Boo, a friend of mine, sees the northern lights at light. She lives in Greenland. Oh, hey.
Oh, wow. I bet they can see it good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Another towel fixing to be done.
Binding's not bad unless it puts you in a bind, is what Joanna says.
Uh-huh.
I sold those
That's
tails.
true.
Shannon, I've sold them backwards before too. Have to rip them out and start over again. And old
Hey,
mustard.
Leo.
Have any of y'all folks been up to Canada before? I would love to see the southern states. So many great musicians are from there.
I have. I've been to Niagara Falls.
I've I've never been, but my great grandmother was born in Canada, so I would like to go someday. But I'm not a traveler, so I probably never will.
And Carrie up there lives in Canada.
Yeah, Carrie's from Canada.
Yep. I'm about maybe 1,400 miles from Niagara Falls.
You're how many from Niagara Falls?
I think 14.
14 miles.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, we went and we rented a car, and then we just drove around the countryside, went to some kind of park, and then we went to a wine orchard and all that. Tasted some wine. That was the nastiest stuff I ever had.
And
I don't drink
Good.
wine.
good night, Tammy.
Good
She's
night, Tammy.
Get you some rest, Tammy.
I don't have a car, but I know how to get there by.
Jay Mary, did you see the news where they said we might see the northern lights in Arkansas tonight? Did you see that? Hello, Huga Homestead. See, Joanna, she's telling where all she's been in Canada. She's been all over. I use a single thread. Now, am I supposed to use a double?
Are you single?
Katie.
I haven't been to Vancouver. I haven't been to BC. I haven't been to Manitoba or any place up that way. I did all the states first.
Let's see. I've been to Toronto years ago before I needed a passport.
Yep, I need a passport to come
Do you,
to the
do you have to have a passport to go to Canada?
Yep,
You do now.
Hmm.
Sure
Because-
do.
because of 9/11.
Yep.
Huh. No
I
doubt, Red.
It's not going to be long before I have to renew mine.
I have to get one if I want to come to U.S.
Yeah.
Quilting. So far, everybody that's answered has used just single thread.
Yeah. I use single.
Yeah,
I
Why?
think a double thread looks too bulky.
because if anybody who wants to go to Niagara Falls, I will meet you guys there because I know how to get there.
I
Okay.
can't get a passport. I'd have to wave to you from this side.
You can see the falls from the American side.
So go way on the other side, and I'll wave to you, Carrie.
I would love to go back to Niagara Falls and see my cousin's ex-wife.
I tell you what, I was such a dunce when we were coming back into Georgia. America. they check your car and all this stuff, and ask you all kind of questions. And the guy asked me how much money I had. And I thought, well, why do you need to know how much money I had? But I told him I'd spent most of my money. I think I had $80 left. And then what was so funny, he asked me where was my origin. And I went, what are you talking about? And Wendy said, Mama, he's asking you where were you born? And I said, oh, Alabama. I told her, I said, why in the world didn't he ask me where was I born?
Mhm.
That's what they do up here.
The what?
They do the
Carrie?
same. They do the same question. They do the same question. They ask same questions all the time.
Yeah.
How much money? Where were you born?
Mm-hmm.
What's your mother's middle name? What's your father's middle name? Do you know your grandparents' name?
Uh,
By the way,
To me, none of that makes sense. Why do they need to know all that?
in case I'm from America, trying to get back to Canada.
you know, old Mustard's family come here a long time ago, 1635. They migrated to America before it was America.
Yeah.
And how did you end up in Canada, old Mustard? And there's who am I missing? Joan. Hey Joan.
There's
That's
Francis.
Francis. Oh, it's gonna go away before I click
Hey,
on it.
Francis. Hers is, yeah. It skipped Francis.
No. It's went up where I'm not gonna scroll back down, so I miss Francis.
Mhm.
Okay, I will tell you.
She just said she has an early doctor appointment in the morning
I got
with
an early
John.
appointment for John.
Yeah.
I went up for you.
Trying to trip you up so who you say you are.
I guess so. He sure had me confused. Hadn't been for my daughter, I don't know what I would have said.
And hello, Rhonda, RV Quilt Quest. We've been here, Rhonda. We've been here almost an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see, old Mustard. I lucked out and had to be related to one of the cousins that went north. They went looking for freedom and adventure. Now we have I don't fit in up there. Okay.
No. Hello.
My family was in the U.S. when it was. What does that mean?
Southport? What's that?
I don't know.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What it was a country is what I meant.
Okay. Before it become the States, I guess. Yeah, sometimes when we're typing on these computers and our phone, that if you don't pay attention, it will change the word for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It does it when you have a speaker, when you have a mic, and you're speaking into it. It does
Uh-huh.
it too. It changes it.
Yeah.
It did it to me a couple times, so I went, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, you're not having any of your treats.
Ain't no telling what those speaker phone things would change my accent to.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that, Rita. It would be our accents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I went to type my friend that has the twins, her name. Me and her was texting, and I went to type her name in, hey Vita, and it changed it to a different word.
Huh.
I had to go back and redo it. And finally, after 3 times, it took it.
Uh,
This is another diamond painting I'm doing.
You showed an eagle yesterday.
Yep, this is the one.
Yeah.
let's make you big so we can see your
Oh, you got
eagle.
a good bit done.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty.
Hmm.
My daughter started doing that.
I'm almost got the eye done. It's hard to see the letters.
Good. Pat Boo's going to bed. Good night, Pat Boo.
Good night. Boom.
Sarah Stitches. I have that Ohio Valley Pittsburgh slang accent. I always have people ask me what part of Pittsburgh you're from.
Yeah, me and Rita both got that southern accent bad.
And I don't know if you can tell what state we're from or you just know it's from the South.
Yeah, I think you just know it's from the South. Now, North Carolina people, they talk Southern too, but they say words that's a little more slang, I think.
Okay.
They say you'ns where we say y'all.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's in the basement. Who's in the basement? Sheila.
Well,
Sheila. Surprise, surprise.
Hello.
hey, it's about time you got up here.
We was beginning to think you was mad at us. So,
No.
You must have been busy.
I was on another live sale, and this your name went in this drawing, but you had to stay to the end to see who won. Of course, I didn't win.
uh,
Of course, that's the way it always is for me.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah,
have to try.
maybe one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Well, I did win something about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I run real pretty picture.
Tony, you have Carolina Twain in Virginia, hard to get rid of. Jones got a hillbilly, Tennessee hillbilly. Sheila, you don't have no accent. You spent a lot of years in the South too, but you don't have this Southern accent like
No.
I don't. A lot of
Be,
people think
be,
I do.
be glad that you don't. So,
Yeah.
2
and
years ago, I went to Pennsylvania to Philadelphia with my daughter and son-in-law, and she met a friend up there, and her friend said mine was really bad. My accent.
Hmm.
Pistol down between the two front seats, and my husband felt it when he. You're not supposed to take pistols up there, though, are you?
No, no.
You're not supposed to bring any guns in here.
Joy T. Us Jersey peeps say yays, as in see you later and how you doing.
Well, we say how you doing.
Yeah. Kathy, did you make it to read us?
Not yet.
She keeps
Oh,
she keeps putting me off. She's
I
gonna
know
wait.
it.
She's gonna wait till the creek dries up before she gets here. I can't.
Oh, me. I hope it's gonna be this Friday. I hope. It sounded positive today. When Larry come in and told me.
Dollywood got a bad flash flood and has a lot of damage.
I
I
seen that.
seen something. I think it was on Instagram, and it was showing a picture of Mountain View, Arkansas,
Uh-huh.
and said it was from July the 19th, which isn't that long ago. And there was so much water running through
They
there.
they
Oh my
got
gosh.
like 16, 17 inches of rain just in a short amount of time.
Yes, it was
They
like
were,
a river going through
and you
there.
know they're only 2 or 3 counties away, and we didn't get a drop. So
That's the way it goes, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, I looked at those pictures of Dollywood and it was pretty bad. I'm surprised nobody got hurt.
Was it? I've taken one of my granddaughters there before.
I'd like to go back. I don't care nothing about the rides, but I like watching the shows.
No, we didn't really do any rides, but we did all this other stuff. They had one thing that was amazing. You, it was in some building, and I forget what you call it, but there was a screen there, and it's like she was there talking to you.
hmm.
It
Oh, okay.
was amazing, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like in a movie or anything. I forget what you call that, but it was something else but it was all done electronically.
Oh, okay. They can do so much nowadays.
But it was amazing. Yeah,
There's
they've got it really set up good. I enjoyed it.
and hello to Judith.
I don't think Dollywood is closed. And they may be now for cleanup, but I don't think it's permanently closed.
No, I'm sure they'll clean it up, and
Yeah.
That's where Dolly Parton gets her money from.
but
Well, part of it.
That's real close to, the Smoky Mountains too.
Oh, yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the
it's
Smoky
called a
Mountains.
hologram. I couldn't
Oh,
think of the word,
Oh, okay.
but it's amazing to see that.
I bet.
my grandkids have gotten those books from Dolly for years now. Started with the little boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
that's a good program she does.
and those are some cute little books them kids get.
I tried
Yeah.
to get it for my great grandkids, but they don't come to Georgia.
Oh, they don't. Well, they
Mm-mm.
Huh.
huh.
Nope. Because I put in for them and it said nope, they didn't come down here.
Well, I
Hmm.
can't imagine that. Huh.
I know.
Will be open Tuesday and Wednesday at the latest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I finally getting my voice back, Sheila.
Carrie's been sick.
Carrie's been sick. Oh my goodness.
sore throat. And she's about lost her voice.
Mm. Some of that could be allergies.
Yeah.
Jan been cooking. Let's see, Debbie Williams. The books are for disadvantaged youth.
I don't think so.
I think any kid at a certain age that signs up for them gets them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't.
was thinking. It was for any child.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's been about a year, I guess, since I tried to get my great grands in it, and
Mm.
that's what they said.
You might try again and see what happens.
Yeah, I can do that.
You know, just to see.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, I can't eat crab meat. I'm highly allergic to it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh yeah. Don's asking Jackie if she saw it. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.
Right where they said it would be.
Well, all right.
Have y'all ever saw those Skylink or whatever? Have y'all ever seen them?
I have not, but my daughter saw them one time. They were so low, she thought it was a flying saucer.
Well, yeah, Terry came in one night from doing something. He said, "There's these strange lights," and I know that's what he saw. Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
what
I'm sure
was it?
the Starlink.
Starlink. That's it, Starlink. That Elon Musk stuff.
It was
Oh.
like several satellites all following each other, and they're bright.
Oh, okay. No, I hadn't seen any of that.
No, I see planes like that.
We don't get any weird stuff like that here.
We got planes were weird.
I can eat all kinds of fish and shrimp and all that, lobster and all that, but I cannot eat crab meat.
Wow, you're missing out.
Well, I'll just have to miss.
I
I've
love
had
crab
too
meat.
bad of allergic reaction. I can't.
Oh, do you? You break
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, my throat closes up and
Ooh.
Oh my
trouble
God.
breathing. And
30180.
Donna, he did come in.
so I always ask, what's in that dip?
Yeah.
And hello to Judith.
I'm putting it in again to see if it'll come up.
Rita, what is the lady's name
United
that
States.
she was taking care of JL?
Janet.
Janet, okay.
Jan-
I thought she was in here. She's not in here?
no,
Has she been
I
on here?
don't think so. I've not seen her.
No,
Okay.
she's not.
Oh, I forgot it again.
There's more than one Janet that comes in, but I don't. But JL's Janet hadn't been here.
Yeah.
180.
Have you heard how he is?
He passed away.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was having a hard time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she said they were bringing him home from the hospital and expecting him to go. You know.
Is that where he passed? At home?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know for sure, but the way she was talking when they left the hospital, they told him it wouldn't be long.
Yeah, it says Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is currently unavailable in your area.
Huh.
All right.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because you would think there'd be lots of disadvantaged kids in Georgia. You would think.
Uh-huh. Especially around Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think they would be doing like the southern states, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy's back home. Well, how is he doing, Cindy?
So what happened to her husband?
It's her son. He was at football practice and he got hurt pretty bad with cleats. Another kid
Oh,
stepped on him with cleats and tore
yeah.
his leg up pretty bad. And she'd taken him to urgent care.
Mm.
I wonder if he had to get stitches or if he broke it or what.
I don't know.
I have a grandson that he played football and he got hurt and ambulance had to pick him up, but he ended up being okay. But he got like a concussion
Hmm.
and then he couldn't play for the rest of the season. It made him mad.
Uh,
But
Oh,
he
God.
is the athletic one, you know.
I'd love to have fresh lobster, Marilyn.
I can't wait to eat fresh lobster on my cruise. I'm going to eat it every day till I'm sick of it.
so
I could too.
so Cindy said he doesn't have a braid, just sprained badly.
Kathy,
Oh, okay.
No
That's
stitches?
good.
Sometimes I say a sprain is worse than a fracture.
I think so too. I agree.
Kathy, it's in Canada.
Do what?
It's in Canada.
What
What's
is?
in Canada?
Dolly Parton's books.
Oh,
Oh,
you
is
eat
it?
Canada?
Okay.
Huh.
But
Well, it's not down here. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
What website do you go to
I
see?
just looked up Dolly Parton's Imaginary Library.
Yeah,
Imagination Library.
Okay, I'll have to just do it and see what it'll do.
Yeah.
I type in Dolly Parton's books.
I got some books when I was the librarian in town. I had free books sent to me by Laura Bush.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
This
were
was nice.
you a librarian? Is that what you said? You was a librarian?
Yeah,
I always thought being a librarian would be fun. So
it was fun.
Yeah.
But in my little town, I had to do a lot of begging to get money, and I hated doing
Oh.
that.
Oh,
okay.
I bet.
Yeah.
I had to go to city council. I'd have to go to the county, what do you call them? The commissioners.
Oh.
I got 3 or 4 brand new computers from Bill Gates. I mean, I didn't ask for those. I just got a letter saying you've never applied for the Bill Gates computers. Do you want any? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
I did get some grants.
Hmm.
So it was just constant. Our little city couldn't afford a whole lot, and I was determined to change that little library into a decent one.
Yeah, our library is really small.
Yeah.
But if I go to Oklahoma City to use their library, I have to show my address. And when I do, then they make me pay more, to
Yeah.
check it out because it has to
Whenever,
do with taxes.
if it weren't for the grants, I'd be having a little trouble.
Hmm.
I bet, Cindy.
Well, my grandson, the one, that played football, then he got a football scholarship. Then he went to college on that and he played football in that.
Uh,
So, but he's one of these that works out all the time at a gym.
Yeah, we had that, Jan. The county, every library in the county was in a little group, and if we didn't have it, we'd borrow it from another library.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is like real small. I've donated
That's
a
the
whole
way they
bunch of
do here.
magazines there before, and they take them.
Yeah.
He goes. He goes to Idaho at the end of August for football.
Idaho. Oh, he's going into his senior year?
I think she said he was a senior. He is a senior. I don't know if he's going into, I guess.
He might be going to a football camp, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I tell you what.
Jaden has started practicing at the high school for her pom pom thing that she's doing. And the first day they practiced all day, and I talked to her evening. Well, how was it, Nanny? I'm so tired.
I knew that's what you go. I could just imagine her arms and pom pom,
She
all
said
day long.
it's pretty physical. That's why she wants to do it, you know.
Yeah. When
But her school starts August the 15th.
oh, ours starts August 2nd.
August the
Right, that's too
2nd.
early.
That's
Next week.
that's this it's this week.
This week, yeah.
Oh,
When
Yeah.
did they get out?
The end of May.
I think Jaden was out by May the 20th. But they have
Mhm.
so many times, you know, they have spring break, they have Christmas break,
Yes.
Yes.
Winter
they have
break.
teachers meetings, they have
Mm-hmm.
all kind of time. Every 2 weeks they're having a day off, you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
we never had that when I was growing up. You had
No.
summer, 1st of June until September 1st.
Yeah, I always went back the day after Labor Day. I always remember that.
I did too.
Yep.
Okay, Jan, USA, Florida. I'm going on a cruise, Holland Cruise Line, the end of September, a 7-day cruise to New England and Canada.
Where are you leaving from?
Boston.
Oh, wow.
We have our final meeting. I think they said September the 7th. That's when it is.
Are you flying to Boston?
Yes, but first we have to fly from Oklahoma City to LaGuardia.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there we change over to Boston, which is only 200 miles. So
Yeah.
you'll be up in the air and then back down. I mean, no time,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But on the way back, we have a straight flight from Montreal to Oklahoma City, which would be nice. Yeah, I've done a Holland Cruise Line to Alaska before, so I'm familiar with them.
I've only done Norwegian. I've only been on 2. I've done Norwegian and Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I've done Royal Caribbean. I went to the Caribbean East and West.
Mm-hmm. And
It's
to me, they're both about the same.
Yeah.
I've
Jackie,
heard a lot of.
cruise? You ever been on a cruise, Jackie? I hadn't.
No, never have. I don't know if I could take the ship.
Kathy and Sheila have, but not us.
No,
It's a lot of fun. I mean,
Not me.
It's a lot of fun.
Me either, Carrie.
Not me.
sometimes you don't
We
even
had,
know you're out on the water unless you actually look out, you know.
Exactly. We had rough waters one time. We were going to eat supper,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you, I had to hang on to the rails on the side of the hallways because we had rough waters, and I was going from side to side.
Oh, my.
Now, when we went to the Caribbean, you look out and that water was so smooth, not a ripple one.
Yeah, huh?
Very smooth. But now up in Alaska, um, we had this little bitty balcony, but it was so cold and windy that you couldn't stand to be out there, and it was real choppy. But I think it's
Mm,
just because it was on the Alaskan side of the water.
Yeah.
right. When
Yeah,
I
me,
went on mine
we want
with
dirt under our feet. So,
uh, when I went on that one with my daughter and grandbaby, her and her husband had a room beside me, and then me and the grandbaby had a room beside them, and we had balcony rooms, and they opened the balcony, and my granddaughter would go through the balcony and go in there with her mom and daddy, and then she'd come back in there and where I was. So she had a good time going back and forth.
Yeah. But I always gain weight after I've been on a cruise because I eat so
Oh,
much
yes. That is
and
so
get free
true.
room service, you know.
Hmm. We
It's
never
probably
got
the,
room service. We always went and got our food.
that's probably the only thing that could get me on a cruise is just thinking about all the food you could get.
mhm.
Uh,
Well, they had everything imaginable, I'm telling you.
yes. When I went to Hawaii, um, I had prime rib every night except for one. I love
Did
prime rib.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I like
yeah,
steak, but I don't like prime rib because I don't like it that rare.
yeah, yeah, I loved it. So I had it every night. My sister would say, "What are you having?" I said, "Prime rib." I mean,
So
you
they
might as
just
well enjoy it while you can get it.
Yeah.
so they look at you and go, the usual.
Yeah. Oh man, it sure was good. But my son, he does two or three a year, but he
Okay.
Mhm.
goes to gamble.
Yeah.
Um, he plays poker,
Well,
and
most
him
of
and
them
his
now have casinos on them, you
oh
know.
yeah, and he goes and gets in those tournaments. He gets in the free tournaments or tournaments from Louisiana,
Uh-huh.
Mississippi. And the last one he took, they flew him up there in a private plane.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And most of the time he don't have to pay for his hotel.
Hmm.
Is he a losing money to him? Is that the reason he gets stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, he's it. So,
Yeah. He his wife won 15,000. I think he told me one time on slots.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Hmm.
A profit of 15.
Profit of 15,000. Yep.
Hmm.
And he's won before, but not big like that.
Yeah.
He just likes playing poker for some reason. He's not addicted like a lot of people are.
Well, I've been
He just
about,
likes
say,
to
three
play.
times in my lifetime, but I
Hmm.
just don't want to spend my money that way.
Me
Other
and you
things I want to
both.
buy.
Yes. Hey, I worked too hard for that money to put it in that machine.
Yeah. I would say I would spend like $20, and when that was
Mm-hmm.
up, I'd say I'm done. It's just
And
more like
yeah,
Yeah.
entertainment, you know.
and not keep putting money into it. Yeah.
No,
Now that's what my daughter and son-in-law did. I think they had a $40 limit for each one of them
yeah.
when we were in Canada, and when we went in that casino up there. That's the first and only time I'd ever been in a casino.
I just look at it more as entertainment.
Yeah, I enjoyed walking around. watching all those people. And them people playing those slots and they'd put that money in there and pull that leaky jiggy back.
Mm-hmm.
If that one didn't win nothing, they'll put another coin in, do it again.
Yeah. And you
But
notice
I didn't.
there's never a clock inside of a casino.
I had noticed.
Huh.
They don't want you to know what time it is. Because
Oh,
if you
okay.
look at it and say, "Oh, I've been here 2 hours, I got to go." Well,
Yeah.
if there's no clock, you don't really realize how long you've been there.
Well, I guess
I mean,
so.
it's all a psychological thing how they set
Yeah.
it up with all the bright lights and the sounds of the machine and no clocks around.
Mm-hmm.
I could go to Niagara Falls on a ghost train to gamble, or I could take one all the way from up north to the one up on the Indyland.
There's lots of them in Oklahoma
We have
because
two.
they're all run by the Indians.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. That's
we
like
have
Cherokee up in North Carolina. The Indians run that one.
Yeah,
we
they're
have
My
all
son
over.
go up there
There's a
sometimes.
huge one in Norman, which is south of Oklahoma City, about an hour away from me. It's a
Mm-hmm.
huge one, but
I
I've
don't
never.
know nothing about them. My son knows, but I don't.
But no,
we got one downtown. We got one in Niagara Falls. We got one up here, up north, and we also got one in Ajax and one in Pickering.
Las Vegas, they've always had them in the airport.
Yeah.
Uh, I've never been to Las Vegas.
I've been twice.
I would like to just drive through it.
Yeah, the last time I was sewing retreat there, but the first time I went with some other single people, and it was more like sightseeing. We went and seen Hoover Dam
Yeah,
and just a
that
lot of
things like that I would.
shows and
Yeah, things
like,
like that I would like to do.
yeah.
And Charlotte spent $20 on one $20 bill on one 10,000. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
She quit.
it
When,
is.
when my dad was alive, he took me up north. I won a big one. And I watched the senior who was spending her money. I was watching her. When she left, I jumped in her seat and I won all her money.
Oh wow.
And when the sirens came off, that's it. I'm done.
We're still here, Charlotte.
Where did everybody? Yeah, we're still here, Charlotte.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, we're here.
Yep, we're still here. Where did you go?
Yeah, where did you go?
Uh-huh.
That's the question, Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Who did you see at the shows, Linda? That's the only reason I'd go is to see the shows.
Yeah, that would be it for me. But I imagine they cost so much you probably can't afford to go to too many of them.
Yeah, we didn't really go to any like well-known names. We
Mm-hmm.
just went to smaller ones and
Yeah.
magicians and things like that.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
somebody's going to bed.
Is Charlotte? Are you going? You going to bed?
Well, it's 11 o'clock here.
It is. Yeah, it's 10 here.
It's 10 here.
I'm only halfway done.
I could stay up but keep you company. Maria.
Trying to think. Trying to think if I stay up late, what I've got to do tomorrow.
Well, you said something about you got some more quilts to
I
quilt.
do. I
Somebody.
have 2 more to do.
The word is getting around, Rita, that you quilt.
Well, now this is that friend that's got the ovarian cancer that brought 2
Oh,
more.
okay. Oh,
She's
okay.
she's trying to get them done before she gets sicker and has to have
Mhm.
hysterectomy and surgery and all that.
Yeah.
So I need to get on them and get them to her, but I didn't start them today.
Rita, is your garden done?
We planted peas, so the peas are coming up, but we're needing water. We haven't had much rain. Terry went out there after supper to pick some tomatoes. I don't know how many he picked because I've not talked to him. I've been up here talking to y'all.
Has he picked your okra yet?
Yes, we've been having some okra. It's finally getting started, so we've had some fried okra.
Hello,
I've
Pam.
already put up
Hello, Pam.
3-gallon bags of it.
Boy, yours is a way ahead of mine.
I need to go buy some fresh okra. I would love to eat some.
Mm-hmm.
I cooked a sirloin steak and a baked potato for supper, and I
Okay.
made blackberry cobbler, and I bought some vanilla ice cream.
Mhm.
That sounds good.
Sheila, you just gotta get in your car and drive all the way back to Rita's house and go and pick some up.
Who sang at the Eiffel Tower?
Celine
Celine
Dion did,
Dion. She looks so
Oh, yeah.
good.
but
She
she
looked
sang.
real good.
Yeah, she sang just great.
Yep.
I didn't watch it, but I seen it online.
But I couldn't really understand it because it was all in French, you
Oh,
know. But she did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
She sings in French now.
But,
Can
you
you
know,
understand French, Carrie? Okay.
what
Nope.
did Carrie say?
No.
No. But they said, though, that she's had lots of seizures with that
Mm.
syndrome that she's got.
Yep.
Yeah. Stiff
Yeah.
person syndrome. I've seen people online that has that, and it's really sad.
Yeah, and I think she had to do a lot of learning of singing in a different way than what she used to sing. That's what I
Yeah.
read.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she's performed in Vegas for years.
Yep.
And she gave that up.
Yeah, she had to.
She gave up almost her whole life to pay
Yeah,
for medication, but some of
Mm-hmm.
the medication wasn't helping her
yeah.
and made her worse. Yeah, because her son, when she goes in a wheelchair, you could see he's so stiff.
Yeah. Hello,
Well,
Deb.
I'm
Hello,
gonna go to bed.
hey, Deb. Yeah, we're still here.
I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good
Bye,
Good
Jackie.
night.
Good
I'm
night.
fixing to go myself because I need to go take a shower.
And I don't think I'm going to stay up late either. See what Marilyn said. Terry's going to think he's single again.
Oh, I think as long as he gets fed, he'll be all right.
I think so too. Yeah. He don't ask for much other than something to eat and some clean clothes. We'll be able to
Mhm.
find his clean clothes. See, Cindy was worried about Sheila when she didn't see you for a while. I told you, Sheila, they was all worried about you. And I told them you just mad at me. So
I was not.
teased. I'm
Lie,
teased.
you lie.
Oh,
Oh, Becca. Wait a minute. Let me get
Carrie, you hadn't been on either. Was you mad at me too? You-
no.
no. Okay. Well, good.
I was sick.
I know. I'm teasing.
And then it doesn't help when your worker's getting phone calls from another worker and they're yelling at me
Yelling at you.
Oh my goodness. Why?
because I asked the tax company to send me the forms. Like they wanted a balance and they didn't send me the right papers.
Hmm.
And I had to call. I called and they said they're going to do it by A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They do the last names first. And then
Mhm.
so L never came. So I've been on the phone all day Friday,
Mm,
and my throat was so sore. I had a squeaky voice.
yeah.
Well, did you get it straightened out?
Yep, they're sending me 2 forms for them. I said I will call back next year like the same thing. She said no problem. We will have it ready for you
Hmm.
Well, good.
because I have to call every year for these 2 forms.
Yeah. You have to get recertified.
Yeah, to get housing.
Hmm.
And housing is yelling at the worker, and then that worker is yelling at me.
Mm,
Hmm.
That's a sad situation.
Yeah,
yeah.
and I know it takes a long time for them to mail it. They don't understand.
Is it? Do you have to fill it out when it gets to you? Is it hard to fill out?
No, and nothing to be filled out.
Okay.
It's just the money,
Oh,
how much money,
good.
whatever they do with taxes.
Good night to Tanya.
Good
Then
night, Tanya.
Yeah, that's what Cindy says. Yell back, Carrie.
I did,
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah, I've
did,
seen it.
and I hung
I
up
was
the
just
phone
looking
on
at it.
her.
Oh, but you can't do that if you've been waiting a long time to talk to them. Then you have to wait and wait and wait again.
Because they get yelled at and I get yelled at, and I said, you had enough. If you guys keep yelling at me, you're going to be putting me in the hospital.
Hmm.
So you don't even know if they're working on your other apartment, do you?
Nope.
That's
I
terrible.
told,
You
I
have
told,
to depend on them.
I told housing, I told stop yelling at my worker because it's not their fault. They're doing ABCs before they get to L. So you won't
Yeah.
till September. That's why I
Yeah.
Mm.
called Friday. Said you're not getting your that forms till September. They said.
Yeah, so what Cindy said, hanging up means nothing. They need a good butt chewing.
Uh-huh. That's what a lot of these kids nowadays need.
Yeah, I mean, customer service is really lacking.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, I
When
had a
I
nice. I don't know the lady, the tax company. The last time I called was June, and they said, yeah, it's already been sent out. And when I called, I told her, and she goes, no, Carrie, it has not been sent out. So what the heck is they're talking about?
Yeah.
She said, I'm so sorry, Carrie. They will be there in 2 weeks. So it might be here in middle of August.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm gonna leave a message to Joe It won't be here till August.
Yeah.
Because it gotta come from Montreal.
Yeah. Well, our the closest Dollar Tree to me, someone told me the other day they went there and it was the middle of the day and they were closed because lack of staffing. So
Wow.
people
Okay.
just don't show up for work,
Yep.
so they have to close.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna get off here and go take my shower. Larry's getting about ready to go to bed, and he sleeps in this recliner, so he's probably ready for me to get out of here.
I was gonna make that corner before I left, but it'll be there in the morning.
Yeah. See
Well,
y'all later.
Yeah.
Good,
Bye.
Kathy.
Good night.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night.
See, let's read just a comment or two. Dollar Tree was closed too. Don't know why. Maybe they couldn't get staff for yours either, Jane Martin.
Yeah. Well, we've got a brand new one, but who knows when they're going to open. I mean, they poured the sidewalks, they've got the driveway, they got the handicap sticker marked and, everything.
Huh.
So we're just waiting.
Jane Mary's gonna call it a night too. Good night, Jay Mary.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go.
Me too. Oh, and Wayne just come in. Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Hi and bye.
See y'all.
Hi. Bye.
Some's a coming and some's a going.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, Sheila. There's probably just so many around there. You could close half of them. That's the way with the Dollar Generals, isn't it? They're everywhere.
Yeah, we have dollar stores. We have Dollar Trees. We have so many different now. We got stores popping up, different prices. Like how I got the diamond painting.
Mm-hmm.
And I get I don't have to pay like $25 to order them. I
Mm.
go to the place here, $3.
Are you gonna have to go out with Lil before you get ready for bed?
No,
No.
done it before we came on.
You got any medicine you need to take before bedtime? No. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you do what you need to do, and you see if you can get some rest tonight.
I always do. I sleep right till 9 o'clock in the morning, and I go back to bed at noon. I go back at noon, and I sleep till 5.
Okay. Well, you
So
need
yeah, I'm sleep.
to make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids too while you're sick. Yeah. Yeah.
When this is finished tonight, I gotta fill it up with some more cold water.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time the morning comes, it's still warm. So I'm drinking it as warm. It doesn't bother me.
Do you have any chicken soup? Chicken noodle soup?
Yep, but I have no appetite.
Oh well.
I
No.
try soup, but
Hmm.
I will try some more tomorrow and goggle and stuff like that too. So
Yeah, but you don't sound good. You just don't sound like you feel good.
I just want it out of my system. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to be back. And also, the doctor took me off my diabetes right now. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not eating, medication doesn't help. She wants me to drink. So I told her I've been drinking orange juice. So she said, "Yep, that's got sugar in it. So
Mm-hmm.
you're drinking." So
Mm-hmm.
because I told her I don't want like plain water. I just like I drink water, but I like
Yeah.
I put flavored water.
What Cheryl says, you have to eat to keep your strength up. Need to try to eat a little something.
I will. I will try tomorrow.
And you make sure you let us hear from you tomorrow to see how you're feeling. I don't know who will be on when, but you make sure you check in with us if you can. Okay.
Yep.
And Wayne, if you're still in here, Carrie's been sick, so she could use some prayers tonight. Prayers. Y'all remember Carrie tonight in your prayers.
I
All
can.
right. All right, Carrie. Let's go. Let's go get ready for bed. Okay.
Yep. Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. See y'all all tomorrow. Okay. And Wayne said okay. Wayne will pray for you too.
Okay. Thank you, Wayne. Night, Deb. Night, all.
Good night, everybody. I'm ending the stream now.